talking with J-Man is with Kristy Swanson. So how you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So how often do you hear your line from Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
How often do I hear my line from Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Probably more than you think, because it's still in my brain. You know what I mean? Like, especially like somebody brings it up, it just like goes there. Like I'm like, oh yeah, my best friend's sister's brother's girlfriend. You know, I'll never forget it because it's such a tongue twister. And yeah, some people ask me to like sign that. That's too much for me to read.
For a small role, it was a scene stealer.
What?
It was a scene stealer.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Did it hit you hard with Pee Wee Herman dying this year?
Absolutely. It hit me super hard when we lost Luke, and it hit me super hard when I heard about Paul. Because we remained friends all these years. There wasn't a birthday that went by where I didn't hear him. You know, they always wish me.
I mean, it's getting harder and harder to do Buffy.
Is it getting harder and harder?
Yeah, like the cast.
Oh, well, it's never really been in the cards to make another one, although I've heard rumors about them doing part 2 or sequel, but not necessarily with the original cast. But,
I was just going to see about Kristy getting an autograph.
Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. Yeah, not good, but yeah, we wouldn't be able to.
Is it true David Bowie and Mick Jagger were supposed to play vampires in the movie?
I never heard that. Yeah, I never heard that.
Was it hard to act out scenes with Donald Sutherland because he kept changing his lines?
Donald Sutherland?
Yes.
He kept changing his lines? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Oh. No, most of my scenes were with him. We did have rehearsals prior to going to picture, and that's what rehearsals do for us. Before we even start shooting, we'll have like a week of rehearsals where we can read the script in full as a cast, and then sort of make notes about what dialogue's working and what isn't, and then we can rehearse. And just sometimes words will flow differently. Might look good on paper, doesn't necessarily feel right coming out for the actor, but you end up saying the same thing anyway in the scene, you know? So I don't ever remember him changing any kind of dialogue.
Alyssa Milano was supposed to play Buffy. How did you get in?
When was Alyssa Milano? This is the funniest thing I've heard all day. So the first person that was attached to the project was Luke Perry. He had like a 3 or 5 picture deal with 20th Century Fox. They were also going to make his movie Seconds, which was the Lane Frost story. They wanted him to shoot this Buffy movie first, and they're casting it. I happened to be friends with him socially. We had a lot of mutual friends, and I ran into him somewhere, someone's house or whatever, and he was like, "Oh my God, Swanee, I'm doing this." He called me Swanee. And he goes, "I'm doing this movie, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and the lead character you would be so perfect for it, right?" And I said, "Oh, cool, well, we'll let my agent know." And he goes, "You have to audition for it. You have to. I said, "Okay." And so I did audition for it, and I went through, I don't know, 4 or 5 auditions, and then they brought in like the girls who would be like my past and my friends as well, sort of like make sure we all matched up well, and chemistry wise and everything, and that's how I got it. Was just auditioning for it. There was never anyone that was offered the role prior to that. Not that I'm aware of.
Did it bother you that they made a Buffy TV show and they didn't have you back as Buffy?
It never bothered me at all. The funny thing is that it was like 7 years later, right? So we shot that in 92. It came out summer of 92. I think it was 7 years later that so I was like super excited for the fact that the movie just sort of became a cult classic, you know, just a pop culture thing, and that they would make a series because I grew up watching like Wonder Woman and Bionic Woman, and so I was really happy that every week someone's going to see this character, Buffy. Young girls were going to have this girl to look up to every week on TV. I thought that was awesome. So I never had a problem with it.
Did your dad get a role on the movie because he was just hanging out on the set?
Oh, because he was hanging out on the set? No, it was a suggestion. So my cousin Erica played one of the cheerleaders, and then my dad played the referee in the basketball game because he's a PE teacher. So our directors thought it would be funny to have my dad play the referee in Logan. So that's how he ended up in the film.
How fun was it playing the hot chick in Dude, Where's My Mom?
The hot chicken. How funny was it? Pretty funny. I mean, it was funny. Those guys were funny. The set was funny. The director, everybody was cool. So I had a good time.
Did you ever hang out with Rob while dating his dad because you guys were almost the same age?
Wait,
Robin.
huh? What up? I gotta. Did you ever hang out with Robin Thicke? I don't know what that question means.
Sorry.
That's okay. I don't understand what it means.
Did you think higher learning would have the impact that it did while you were filming it?
Well, I mean, it was a heavy topic, and you know, I knew that John Singleton was very popular. He was very good at writing and telling stories. But I mean, the thing about movies is you never know how it's going to be perceived or how it's going to do well, how it's going to do the box office or anything like that. So you just never know.
How different would that movie have been if Leonardo DiCaprio played Remy like how he was supposed to?
Where did you hear that?
IMDB.
Huh?
IMDB has it listed as Leonardo had the role.
Oh, I wouldn't be privy to that stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't know.
What's next for you?
What's next for me? Well, I have a series out on PureFlix right now called Sons of Thunder. That came out a couple of years ago, and I've actually just taken a break for the last couple of years. I've been really heavily involved with my 16-year-old son and helping my husband with skating, and I'll probably go back to it next year.
How do I follow you?
Well, Kristy Swanson XO on Instagram. I'm on there. Yeah.
So, it's a fun question. When you're on death row and it's time for a final meal, what is on the menu?
Oh my god, I never thought of that. Oh, I don't know if I want to answer that question.
So it's death row and time is over. How are you going out of prison? How are you going to execute?
What kind of questions are these? These are crazy. I don't know what to say about that.
Well, all right. It's been my pleasure. Thank you for being on my show.
All right.
Thank you, guys.